as a date for a few.
Ah, okay.
You want one course, I mean them three.
Yeah.
Very generous. What I demand of them is one thing: a sharp appetite.
Correct.
Yes.
So he's waiting for the sun to go down a little bit. Then we will bring
Yani hamtaki kusalimiwa?
Namna gani?
Hii vitisho ya kuzimwa kila wakati, Bwana CS, tunaomba tafadhali. I know we've agreed that we'll work on a communique that will present to your office. Lakini one thing, the threats that we keep facing on a day-to-day, our environment is quite toxic at the moment. Yeah, so we cannot breathe in peace without watching over our shoulder to see who is following us. So ombi letu tu peke yake ni kwamba tupewe nafasi kufanya kazi yetu, na sisi tutafanya kazi yetu kwa heshima, si ndio? We are patriotic Kenyans, si ndio? Yeah. So tupewe nafasi yetu, si kwamba ukichapisha taarifa unaambiwa nitakuzima kesho. Ama harassment. Our journalists are being harassed, being threatened all the time. Attacks from the police. Tunaomba tulinde tafadhali, si ndio?
So there's a hard question. Why I switched off on Wednesday? So I asked him, who told them it's me who switched? So I figured I'm in government and I have to answer. But we had gone through things during the 1 hour before, where it says you have to protect children between the hours of 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock. What do you call that? Watershed. So watershed. So I said, because our children are at home and there was so much violence, I decided to. That was my truth for that moment. But I wish and I hope that we may never have to do this again, by making sure that each and every one of us Kenyans, media included, that we shall do our business responsibly. I have done my best to make sure I get here so that you and I can talk to each other. Although we may not have a one-on-one, what you have written will get to me. And believe you me, when it gets to my table, it will be done. It will be done. There is no reason why we will not do what you want us to do.
Pia kuingia digitali. Juzi niliona wamenichora, sisi kama mnasema mimi ama meme ama memes. Wakanichora kwa ofisi nimeketi, suruali imeinuka juu, ni kama kwao suruali ukiketi hainuki. Lakini ikawa sina neno, ikatrend kama siku 3, ya 4 ikakosekana, nikashindwa sasa hawa jameni wameenda wapi tena. Juzi nimeenda tena Nairobi, nikapata na kijana amechora hiyo kitu, ameniletea ofisini na akapata 20,000. Let's make use of this, please. Allow me, first and foremost, I want to apologize for coming in late. And it's not my fault. Yesterday I was somewhere with the Vice Chair of the Ombudsman, and I apologized again for being late, and I blamed Parliament because I was before Parliament. Now this morning I got to where I was supposed to start, and I was hijacked, but in good faith. So I apologize. Allow me to go through what we have to say today. And as usual, disclaimer that what I'm about to say is not entirely mine, because there are guys in our offices who help us do these things. So if anything is not good, it's not by me. But everything else that is good and sounding professional is me. It gives me great pleasure to join you today for the official launch of the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, or DPC, Nyeri Region Office, as well as the second psycho-strategic plan for the Office of Data Protection Commissioner covering the period of 2025-2029. This event marks a significant milestone in our journey towards safeguarding the rights of every Kenyan in this digital age. Our Constitution, particularly Article 31C and D, alongside the Data Protection Act 2019, clearly emphasizes the importance of protecting our citizens' privacy. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is firmly on the path of digital transformation, guided by our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the National Digital Master Plan 2022-2032, Kenya Vision 2030, and other policy frameworks that position ICT at the heart of our socio-economic growth. Our collective vision is to build a digitally empowered nation where every citizen, regardless of location or background, can benefit from the digital economy. To achieve this vision, we are actively implementing several transformative initiatives. One, rolling out an additional 100,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable to ensure that even the most remote parts of Kenya are digitally connected. Secondly, operationalization of 1,450 constituency digital hubs to enhance digital literacy and empower citizens through accessible e-government services. For digitizing government services through the e-citizen platforms, making public service more efficient, transparent, and accessible to all Kenyans. Finally, the Jitume program, which provides our youth with essential digital skills and creates opportunities for digital employment. To successfully realize these initiatives and ensure they deliver meaningful benefits to all citizens, robust data governance and privacy must be prioritized. Data protection builds a digital trust, a crucial component of our digital economy master plan. The launch of the ODPC regional office in Nyeri underscores our commitment to digitalizing government services, ensuring all Kenyans, whether in rural or urban areas, have direct access to essential data protection services. With this launch, we now have 8 regional offices towards our goal of 13 offices nationwide, including presence in all Huduma centers as envisioned in our 4th medium-term plan and Nanyuki Cabinet resolution. Ladies and gentlemen, the ODPC's Strategic Plan 2025-2029 themed promoting your personal data, promoting your personal data protection by design or by default, provides a clear and automatic roadmap to strengthen Kenya's data protection framework by enhancing our data protection policy, legal and regulatory frameworks, building institutional capacity to effectively enforce and monitor compliance, increase public awareness and adherence to data protection laws. During the plan period, we will undertake a comprehensive review of the Data Protection Act 2019 to address existing gaps and emerging challenges. Importantly, we will pursue the European Union adequacy decision, a strategic step that will significantly boost our economic competitiveness. This move will enhance investor confidence in Kenya's digital ecosystem, open new markets in Europe for Kenyan business, particularly in the thriving sectors of BPO, fintech, health technology, and digital services. Position Kenya globally as a trusted hub for digital trade and innovations. Promote Kenya as a reliable source of skilled digital workers on the global stage. Furthermore, our strategic plan introduces regulatory sandboxes for emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, blockchain, and machine learning. This will allow innovative solutions to thrive while ensuring personal data remains secure. This approach positions Kenya strongly within the international community, aligning significantly with global data protection standards, particularly the European Union General Data Protection Regulations. Our emphasis on the regulatory harmonization, institutional decentralization, and innovation-friendly regulatory environments will undoubtedly enhance Kenya's global competitiveness. I'm trying because I come from the area. The connection between digital transformation and data protection is clear. For instance, when you access government services via e-citizen or make financial transactions digitally, or share health information under Social Health Authority, SHA, your data privacy directly impacts on your trust in these platforms. We are determined to ensure that your data is protected at every point of intervention. My ministry remains unwavering in its commitment to enhancing data governance in Kenya. I call upon all stakeholders, government agencies, development partners, private sector, academia, civil society, and every Kenyan to join hands in supporting this critical journey. Together, let us position Kenya as a leader in responsible digital innovation and a trusted digital economy in Africa and beyond. I commend the Data Commissioner, Madam Immaculate MBS, and the dedication of ODPC team for the remarkable progress achieved since November 2021. I further direct ODPC to collaborate with the stakeholders and expedite the development of necessary regulations governing social media and online sharing of personal data. I'm smiling because I am not directing, I'm asking. That's why I said you blame those who do these things. And he's sitting right here. The as Cabinet Secretary, I assure you of continuous policy guidance, budgetary support, and enhanced staff capacity to drive these efforts forward. Thank you very much indeed. Mbona wewe ulizima TV juzi wakati wa maandamano? Sasa nikajua huyu jamaa amejuaje ni mimi nilizima au sio mimi nilizima. And I said we did it to protect our children. This violence that you see in the country, it is not necessary. We know that our constitution gives room for picketing. I am not a lawyer, and a judge will bear with me, that it allows picketing as long as it's peaceful, unarmed, and that is what the drafters of our constitution gave us. And I want to quote somebody who said, we only have one Kenya. This is the only country we have. I was just sitting there and reading people, young men and women, mostly young men, burning tires and stopping people who want to go to some places to campaign. I know this is not campaign time, but why don't you just let them do their thing? Others are being hired are calling them goons. Really, I'm sorry, Commissioner, this is not the day, but I want to urge Kenyans, let's just be peaceful people. What we are showing the world is not what we are. And elections will come and go, but Kenya will always be there. Kenya will always be there. Thank you very much indeed.